today. Got some new corals for the Red Sea 170. Sorry about the noise, they're just jet washing patio next door. So I haven't really given an update on the tank in a while. We're still doing okay. I have added quite a lot of corals to the tank. As you can see, it's pineapple tree, 2 goniporas, Duncan, hammers are doing really well. Added a few fish, Stylopora, bird's nest are doing okay. So I'll just grab these out of the bag. There's a total of 4 new corals for the tank. So I'll get to start doing a dip. So the first coral I got was £20. I just thought I'd show everyone the prices. So if you want roughly the same coral, you know, you can go get that. So that's what seems to be, I think it was listed as a Favia. No, well, I know it was listed as a Favia, but to me it looked like a Dragon Eye Favia. So we can take a good look at that once it's out of the bag. Its colours aren't really out right now, but you can see roughly what it looks like. A nice coral, good price. Let's get it dipped. So now it's out of the bag and it's in my 1 litre container. I can fit another coral in there. I always use a 1 litre jug just because the Dip-X I use, which is Red Sea, is 10ml for every 1 litre. So if I just do a 1 litre container, fill it up, tip it away, I know that's probably a more expensive way of using more dip, but at least I'm refreshing it. So I can fit another coral in there. Roughly these bags, as we've worked out, were half a litre. So let's get another coral. Now you're not going to be able to see these. These were just listed as fancy zoas, but they're like an orangey blue colour. Where are they green? No, they look like rastas. That's the one. I didn't pick up the orange ones because I thought they were similar to my scrambled eggs. So you can see my scrambled eggs there. So when these colour up, I'll be able to show you what they look like. It was only 2 head and these were £25 listed as fancy zoas. As you can see, I've annoyed the Duncan doing so. The Favia is just there, sorry for the blue light, so I'm going to wait for it to settle and all the white lights will come on so I can truly show you. The only problem I've encountered with this tank so far is these Recordia mushrooms. One's doing really well, as you can see, and the other one's quite badly bleached. I did have it in another spot, so I've now shaded it, as you can see. So hopefully it comes back, and the zoanthids are just there, just placed in that gap down there. They'll take over that rock probably within a couple of months. Let's check out the other corals. This coral, as you can see, was £32. I got this for a steal. So this is a Forest Fire branching Montipora. This is going to really colour up and look great. Like I said, once it's all settled, in a couple of hours, I will put the white lights on and you'll be able to see all the colours properly. But that is a Forest Fire branching Montipora. Last but not least, the last coral, which was the biggest coral I bought today, was a really large green barley slimer. As you can see, it's been fragged for quite some time because it's growing everywhere, which is good. And that was £30, which is quite a good bargain. This is going to go nuts, but easy to frag, easy to sell on. Such a good, easy beginner SPS, as pretty much all my SPS I have so far. Let's get it dipping. So that's our last dip, just timer went off just now. I've been doing some gluing and stuff like that. I have seen something I don't like on the end of the barley slimer, just there. Looks like some hair algae that's growing on top of it or some fungus. So all we're going to do is get some bone cutters or some fragging cutters and we're just going to trim the top off. I've also seen something I don't like on the Forest Fire digitata. Looks like roughly sort of the same thing. They did suffer with this in their system on some of the other frags. So I am just going to pick the one off the digitata very, very carefully and glue that on a frag plug because that one come without a plug. And I'm just going to cut that one off. That will probably encourage some more growth down below as well. So just like that, I'll just trim the top off. As you can see, we can see all the calcium structure and stuff like that. It's not infected, it's a good calcium structure. And if you just look at the tip of this, it's very like hair algae. I don't want it affecting the rest of it. I'd rather just cut it off. I'm not going to use this small piece as a frag. That's going to go straight in the bin. Now we've just got the Forest Fire Montipora left in. I do have some Carob Sea Life Rock frag, which is actually what I'm going to use instead of the conventional frag plug. But the barley slime is in the tank up there, looking great. Building my SPS up, SPS towards the back. Sorry, just me who can't speak English. Short Goby digging himself a good old cave down there. The tank's coming along really, really well. Let's glue that Forest Fire Montipora and get it in the tank.